I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
My words were intended for no one else.
Are you serious? You do realize that we fight all the time. We agree on nothing.
Except for the most important thing. Maxie did not kill Lisa Niles. And we have to find out who did.
You're my visitor?
Don't look too excited to see me.
Why? It's over. I pled guilty.
A plea I just spent a half hour trying to get thrown
What?
out.
You can't just do that.
Relax. I lost.
Good.
Good? Why are you so desperate to land yourself in prison?
Agents of law enforcement are stymied. Okay, Maximista's guilty plea has tied their hands. But we can operate outside the system and vindicate her.
I understand that you're worried about her, as am I, but we really just need to let Alexis do her job.
There's nothing left to do. The judge has accepted Maximista's guilty plea. All that's left is her sentence.
I understand how it works. Thank you very much.
Well, then why are you not more upset? I mean, Alexis can argue for lenience, but that'll what? Shave a few years off a life sentence?
I get it. I get it. It sucks. It sucks.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Your tone is conveying acceptance, even resignation. Do I have to remind you that Maxie is innocent?
I would like to believe that, but what if she's not?
I don't want to go to prison, but that's what happens to people who kill other people.
You mean like Lisa Niles?
Yes.
And First Mate Briggs?
Are we making a list?
How'd you do it?
What?
How'd you kill him?
Why does that even matter?
Oh, well, it may. It may affect your sentencing. There could be mitigating circumstances.
There weren't.
Just try me, Maxie.
Lexus, isn't there something better that you could be doing?
Actually, Maxie, there is. My daughter, Sam, visibly upset, came to my house, and I left her to come over here and be with you.
Okay, so go. She obviously needs you.
So do you. More than you know. Clearly, you think you're focused right now. You aren't. You're in the throes of post-traumatic stress. Your actions aren't rational, but they will have consequences.
Please, Alexis, can you just leave me alone?
Can't.
Why not?
Because I'm the mother of 3 girls, and when one of them says, leave me alone, it always means they need me more. Do you want me to get you a smaller size in that shirt? Are you comfortable?
Oh, no, it's the color that's the real problem. You talk about washing me out.
Well, I won't even get you started then on the material.
Yeah, not enough hours in the day.
Hope you know what you're signing yourself up for here. A lifetime of no Fetty, no Cartulo, or any of the designers.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
You know, not that I should be surprised. I mean, you didn't want Christina to have anything to do with fashion. You wouldn't even let her take that internship.
Oh, it's a lot more complicated than that.
Oh, really? You thought it was beneath her, right?
No. I think she was attracted to the glamour of it, but she didn't have a passion for it. You, on the other hand.
What?
I was just thinking about your uncle when he talks about what you do or what he thinks that you do, and he butchers all the names of the European designers. Funny. He's really proud of you. I mean, he will tell anyone who listens how talented you are.
Well, you know what? He has to say that because he loves me.
He does. A lot of people do. Not the least of whom are Spinelli and Matt.
You believe Maxie capable of murder?
Do you think that this is easy for me? Do you think I'm enjoying this?
That's not an answer.
Look, she confessed to not 1, but 2 murders.
In the throes of grief and emotional turmoil.
Well, she had ample time to come forward and say that that wasn't true. Even when Patrick went to go talk to her and says, I don't blame you for Robin's death. You would think at that time she would come forward. But maybe the truth is that she did kill Lisa. And it happened when she was panicking. And
look, you can't complete the thought because it is impossible. Look, even if Maxie killed the heinous Dr. Niles, there is no way that she plotted the murder of a completely innocent First Mate Briggs.
she confessed.
She also confessed to killing Robin.
Okay, that is completely different. Okay, we know Thad got caught on the valve, and that's what caused the explosion. It was an accident.
Yeah, but Maxie cannot accept that.
Okay, well, maybe there is more to the entire alibi than we really know. Okay? Maybe that's why she doesn't have an alibi for what happened that night. Why does she know so much about First Mate Briggs' fake suicide note?
Maxie is very skilled at manipulating the truth to her purposes. And yes, she has some association with the Elder Zakar, and she may have knowledge of the demise of First Mate Briggs, but that does not make her a killer.
Unfortunately, she managed to convince the judge otherwise.
That was her goal all along. Don't you see, if Maxie can't be punished for the crime that she thinks she committed,
she wants to get punished for a crime that she didn't commit.
You're lying.
No, I swear. They almost came to blows over who was more important to you.
Matt and Spinelli. Wow. Actually, I'm not that surprised about Spinelli. I mean, he's always trying to act like a tough guy, which is absurd because that's not really who he is. I mean, he's incredibly brave. You know, he totally saved my life last summer, but that doesn't mean that he should go around carrying a gun or punching people. I mean, Spinelli's a genius, and I don't just mean that he's intelligent, you know? He's really intuitive, too, and he's just so good at understanding people. I just wish that he could trust that about himself.
Maybe you could tell him that.
Matt, you know, he's in good shape, but he's also a brilliant surgeon, and, you know, he shouldn't go around risking his hands, especially not fighting Spinelli, especially not over me.
Why not over you?
So we broke up. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, I don't think Matt and I probably should have ever been in a relationship in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like him. You know, sometimes I like him a lot, but I don't know, other times I think that he gets on my last nerve, and I think I probably do the same thing for him, but I don't know. Matt and I, we don't really communicate well. Not like me and Spinelli. You know, Spinelli, it's like, sometimes I have no idea what he's saying, but I know exactly what he means. Matt and Spinelli shouldn't be fighting over me at all, or for me, and you know what, neither should you.
I gotta go talk some sense into her. I gotta go.
What? I think
She can't punish herself like this. It's just, it's wrong.
exactly the sentiment that I share when I'll see you.
We're not doing this again.
We will if we have to.
I am her boyfriend.
Yeah, it was my distinct impression that you were taking a break.
But we shouldn't be.
Well, would Maxie agree?
I don't know. I will ask her when I see her.
No. I'm not gonna let you trade on a brief and trivial relationship that caused Maxie more heartache than joy just to pull rank.
What, like what you were doing left and right? I am her boyfriend.
I am her best friend.
I love her.
So do I.
So what are you doing?
What we always do? Our default setting?
These spitting matches are not helping anyone. Definitely not helping Maxie.
We both have tried to appeal to her in our own ways, and she won't listen to either of us.
You were right.
I was?
We do have to work together on this. We have to step it up.
Well, with all due respect, you didn't hire me. Your uncle did. Mac is probably the most decent man I know. He's a good friend. He's very supportive. And actually very gracious during the excruciating holiday matchmaking.
I know this is hard on him.
Hard, Maxie? No, it's devastating. As painful as it's been for him to lose Georgie and now Robin, it's even more painful for him to watch you willingly throw your life away.
Look, Georgie and Robin were the good ones, okay? I'm not, so Mac just needs to accept that and let it go.
Well, he won't. And for his sake, neither will I. So here's what I'm going to suggest. That you stop pushing me away and you start talking to me before you do something that cannot be undone. I understand grief. I understand guilt. I know what it's like to want to be able to take your actions back or to have one last conversation with someone and say you're sorry.
Have you ever killed someone that you loved?
No.
Then you don't understand. So there's no point in having this conversation.
Maxie, please let me help you.
You should go home to Sam. She's waiting for you.
All right, well, I want to leave you with one last thought.
Go for it.
If you did not kill those people, it'll come out because the truth always has a way of doing that.
I've obtained a copy of the official police file.
And what'd you come up with?
Well, I've gone through it backwards and forwards, and there has to be a missing element.
Clearly. Otherwise, the cops would have come up with the real killer.
Right. But all is not lost. It might be time-consuming, but we have to start from the top. Consider all the suspects that the authorities haven't.
Hey, you got anybody in mind?
We can start with her. Greetings.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Perhaps you recall when I asked for your assistance in proving Maxie's innocence?
Yeah, I remember. What do you need?
Okay, well, the night of the party boat scandal, you made an early exit, correct?
If that's what you want to call being thrown overboard.
Right. Well, prior to that unfortunate incident, do you recall any of the goings-on at sea?
You know, I gave a statement to the police.
Yeah, oh, no, I'm aware of your statement.
You are?
Have you remembered anything since?
Like what?
I don't know, something you heard or someone you saw?
Spinelli's not trying to accuse you of anything. Maxie's innocent. We're just trying to prove that it was somebody else on board who actually killed Lisa.
I know, and I wish there was something I could tell you guys, but the last time I saw Lisa, she was very much alive. Next thing I knew, I was being pulled out of the water by...
Some mystery guy with some dabs. Yeah, right.
Perhaps he has the answers that we seek.
Actually, he's not a mystery anymore.
You actually know who that is?
Dr. Keenan.
Why don't they just send me away already?
It would be a miscarriage of justice. And we would miss you.
I'm not missable. I'm a murderer.
Your heart is kind, Maxie. It's pure.
It was when it belonged to BJ.
Your soul is that of an angel.
God, stop it! For once, will you just see me for who I really am, Spinelli? I am a shallow, selfish, worthless shell.
Maxie, what I see is someone who has lost so much she doesn't know where to put her pain. And I also see someone who is deftly skilled at twisting the truth to her advantage, or in this case, Maxie, your disadvantage. This is most fortuitous.
It is?
Yeah, perhaps Dr. Keenan saw something that could help exonerate Maxie.
I doubt it. He said he had to get right back to Windermere after he pulled me out of the water.
Why didn't he say anything up until now?
He said he didn't want to make a big deal out of it. Well, I have many patients to see. Let me know if I can help you guys.
Okay, thank you. Is it me or does something not add up about this story? Why would you save someone and then just take off?
Unless you had something to hide.
I think we have ourselves a suspect.